2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this third round action.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Let's get down to the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well played, mate. Second shot here on the first. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Looking really good, this one. It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it?
An opportunity for a birdie here.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, great swing there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 7. That's inside the house of opportunity.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
That's the right pace. This should drop. And back to the play, shall we? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Ooh. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Sitting at minus 11 overall.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Well struck. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout. John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And we've arrived at a par 3.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Oh, well played. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And as John Rahm steadies himself over the ball. How close was that to going down? Let's catch up with the current proceedings. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Beautiful swing there. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt to move to 15 under par. Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Not a bad play, that one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This has eyes for the hole. Okay, time to return to the action. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a 12-footer here. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. They're nicely holed. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Wonderfully played. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era? Just how dominant he was.
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Was on a good line. And this one is for bogey. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Let's head over to the 14th hole.
From 240 yards out.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. That's frustrating. This is a par putt. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him. Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? That one just missed the hole. 13 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
That's impressive. Way to dig your way out of a hole.
That'll way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And just now, Tiger Woods is coming off a birdie on the last, which will take him to just 2 strokes off the lead.
And that will definitely get the attention of our leader coming to his final holes.
Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That's some good golf right there. This shot is about 140 yards out.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's heading into the rough, I think. Wow, what happened there?
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
Well hold.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Oh, I like the look of this.
You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster.
And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
looks to be going with the 5-iron. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Simply amazing. Splendid shot. Sets up the easy par.
Get excited. This could go in. Solid par putt, that. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 14th hole. They say trees are 90% air, but so are fly screens. Try hitting a ball through one of those. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, what a super shot.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, that was a beauty. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 5-wood. That's disappointing.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Not a bad line, this. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That's just inside the range. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Here we are at the 17th tee.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was a beauty.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A birdie putt awaits. Looking really good, this one. And that will drop in for a birdie. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. From around 140 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And that will do it for this player today. Well, round 3 is in the books, and that is the top spot on the leaderboard that they possess. That's better than most.
Well, you like to think so. You always want to be in the lead, but with 1 round to go, you got a host of players trying to chase down this leader.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.